The financial crisis of 2007-2008 has shaken economic theory to its foundations.
When we look at many of the serious problems of the world today, we see that they're either rooted in the financial system or they directly affect the global economy. CIGI was founded on the belief that better international governance can bring about increased prosperity, global sustainability, and a more secure world while addressing inequality and safeguarding human rights.
I'm also the sponsor of INET because I recognized how important it is to support research and rethinking of economics.
George Soros and Jim Balsillie are two men who've solved an awful lot of problems in the private sector. And as they've done so well, they've now turned their attention to society's problems. They're filling in what you might call the public goods. And each of them is devoting tremendous resources and tremendous personal energy and setting an example for other leaders.
These are two dynamic individuals who have been hugely successful in the private sector, but both understand the importance of public policy, the importance of research, the importance of having strong academic and think tank communities who can contribute to a better understanding of today's challenges.
I was very happy finding a partner in Jim Balsillie because he has the same kind of respect for the integrity and impartiality of research and will not allow personal or business interests to interfere with the goal, which is to rebuild economic theory.
A lot's at stake. This isn't just a question of if we get this right, we can all go home happy. It's a question of get this right by tackling these complex challenges and finding lasting improvements, and we'll change the course for future generations. If the financial crisis has taught us one thing, it's the interdependence of the global economy. No one nation or organization can deliver a lasting solution standing alone. And this new partnership speaks to that need for dialogue and collaboration across organizations, across borders.
A better system would be one that looks at the needs of all people. It would be one that understands when something emanates from Toronto, it affects Louisiana, Sri Lanka, and Australia. This is an international system. Shocks are transmitted throughout the world. A better economic system is one that aligns the incentives of actors with their consequences of their actions. It's a system that does not allow violent side effects to take advantage of innocent victims.
We need to ground in today's reality through policy research to understand what's happening, but we also need to innovate in terms of governance to ensure that we have the capacity to implement.
Having this partnership will help to develop economic research worldwide, with particular emphasis on developing it in Canada.
George and I both agree that the current economic system needs to be rethought, and it's clear that innovation is a common theme between the organizations. I'm convinced that continuing innovation is the key to the economic progress of our future prosperity. This is a big, complex task, but with our partnership, we've essentially doubled the resources we're putting into the search for better ways, and I see this as a big step forward.